some of the features over here in YouTube and how you use them for community building. And as I've shared last night on last night's live, that I have been in the YouTube space since 2014, but I never looked at it as like, oh, um, I need to up my subscribers. I really just didn't care about that. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Oh, the chat is disabled. Okay. So thank you for sharing that. But go ahead. You can always unmute, raise your hand if you have something you want to say. You can stay off camera, but I can see you in the chat box in the Zoom room. Okay. So I never really cared about the subscribers. It was like I just wanted to be present on all the platforms. I literally have what 610 videos over here on YouTube. And so I'm like, okay, why do I need to do that? So I'm getting ready to share my screen because we talked last night. I want to show you a new feature that I stumbled upon, which I absolutely love because, again, why am I using YouTube? So I am on all platforms. LinkedIn, I've been there for 15 years, here for what's this, 14, so 10 years in YouTube, um, Facebook, Instagram, all these platforms. And I have a presence there when I want to be there. But the point is, like, which one will I focus on this year and why? I am focusing on YouTube this year because first of all, YouTube is Google. All right. So that's the number one thing to be mindful of. It is Google. Number two is it has 2.5 billion viewers per day. 2.5 billion viewers per day. And they will show your video to everyone. It doesn't matter. They will go find the people. All you gotta do is give them some hashtags or whatever you want to give them, and they will go present your videos to who you want it to be presented to, right? No holding you back. Now, will they have ads? Some ads gonna be up in your stuff, right? Because they are an ad building channel. Google Ads is very much a part of YouTube. Why do I know? Because I used to be a Google affiliate. I used to do Google Ads affiliation. Like, I would have Google Ads on my websites, on my newsletter, and all over the place. I was a Google affiliate. I was affiliate program. So that's why you'll see a lot of the ads, and a lot of those are Google ads that people have paid for, marketing that they're paid for, and that they want to present to your viewers. Now, I don't mind presenting to my viewers. So, but there's these awesome features now. So last night I shared with you also how to you can literally design a video where you have a clip that's for LinkedIn, a clip that's specifically for IG, a clip that's specifically for your Facebook audience. If you know them, if you have some bearing on, like, who would care about, who would want, what kind of clip would I share on LinkedIn? Concerns, concerns, because people over there looking to solve problems, right? They are administrators and executives and leaders, and lead heads of organizations, and so they're looking for to solve problems. You present, they're going to be right there to chime in, to have conversation, to bring about solution and share their thoughts. In the IG space is picture form. They don't like long form at all. So I recently learned through a conversation with Snicky. Snicky is an amazing YouTuber and IG AI, all of the things. Snicky is so good. And she shared a little blurb from one of the, I see other participants coming in. So come on in. Can I see? Hey, Suzanne, Talisha, you all, I am broadcasted live over on YouTube, and I see you there. So if you have a comment, I see Diedrich, you're here. I'm going to go ahead and click on you allowed to talk, Suzanne, so you can show up in the space. Talisha, you don't have to be on camera, but I wanted you to be able to ask questions while I am going through this process of sharing with you the some of the you know amazing features of YouTube. Talisha, I have also shared with you as well. Now, can I see? I see you, Suzanne. I see you, Talisha. Okay, all of your cameras are off, and that's cool. But if you have a question, just go ahead and raise your hand or whatever, and I can see you really clearly up here in the display bar. All right, so last night again, I was sharing like what kind of clip. So you remember that your video when you are um videoing, I'm doing how you community build in YouTube real time because I'm learning and I want to take people along the journey. That's just how I do things. Let's take this journey together so you know that I don't know everything that I'm learning, but I want to show you some things that I'm learning, right? So you have to know your audience and LinkedIn, know your audience in IG and all the social media platforms. And you can literally design your video so that you can have a clip that's specifically for your particular audiences, but you have to be extremely creative as you are doing that. All right, so I'm going to share my screen because I want to show you this community feature and how I am going to be using it because I hadn't seen it before maybe a couple months ago. And I thought, well, how are other people using it? Well, probably the same way you use Facebook or the same way you can use it the way you use Facebook, Instagram, and or LinkedIn. And here goes. I'm going to share the screen with you so you can see it. Let's share the screen. And what we want to share is Google. Let's see if I'll close out. I don't want everyone to see everything. So let me close out that. And I will just have over here in the backdrop the folks who are in the room with me over here so you can see. All right, let's see. Give me a second. I'm trying to clean this thing up, y'all. All right, now where's my share screen? Share, there it is. Now we're gonna share, what do I wanna share? Screens, documents, events. I wanna share Google. All right, what do y'all see? Let's see, what do you see? I'm looking at me right now, but I'm waiting for my screen to come up. All right, my screen is up. So everyone, we're going to make my screen bigger. All right, so now we have my screen, we have me up there, and then I have you guys. I can see you all still in the room. All right. All right, so guys, here we go. It's a lot going on. It's taking its time, and there is a bit of delay, so there's a little delay. Why does it look like there's two of them? Do you see two screens, or is it just me? I see three of me up here. I see three. I see so much going on. Let me stop sharing for a second and get it right. Because it's like this whole. What's happening? Hold on. Let's take. Oh, can't minimize that. So learning real time is always cool because you can let people see what's happening real time. Says I cannot minimize. Okay, so let's get back to that. And it says I can't lower that. Okay. Um, okay, the problem was when I expanded the screen for YouTube. So I am going to exit full screen. Well, no, I need full screen in order for you all to see me. All right, so let's just go to work. All right, so where's my save? Scroll for details. Can y'all see that? All right, so I'm gonna move back over here because I really couldn't see you all there. I need to see if you all are here. Okay, you all can still see? All right, I see Dietrich and I see Talisha. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share this again, share my screen so I can show you how this community building feature works. I see someone in Q&A. All right, so that's okay. Thank you, Dietrich. Oh, Dietrich figuring out how to work it over there. We're working together. I just have this one feature I want to share with you all today. This is our last meeting for the year, and I wanted to give you some tips for preparing. All right, so can you hear me good? If you can hear me, if you can go to YouTube, if you want to go to YouTube, you can, and just share there as well. I don't mind you being in the space, but if you want to share questions in the chat, I can see the chat there as well. All right, so we're going to share my screen again. Let's see if I can get it done right this time. Share, and we are sharing my screen. All right, can y'all see that? Okay, I'm trying to get the share screen feature to be working. Okay, so we're in the shared screen feature, and I'm gonna begin to show you all some of the amazing things that I've learned over here. I don't know why it keeps doing this though. Hold on, you guys. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening with the screen share. Let me go into the YouTube. Okay, I think what I need to do is I need to exit this screen and go into the Zoom room. That's where I think I'm going wrong. Okay, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to go into the Zoom room so I'm not looking at this screen. All right. Where's the Zoom room? All right, I am in the Zoom room. Okay, I'm in the Zoom room now because I was struggling right then. All right, so in the Zoom room I am, and then I'm going to be sharing. I'm already sharing the Zoom space. Now I'm going to go to minimize. Minimize this screen. I'm just trying to get to the right place. And then I'm going to go to YouTube. Okay. That's it, guys. That's where I was supposed to be. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I'm in the Zoom. You should be able to see now my YouTube channel, the back end, the front end and the back end really of my YouTube channel. and my Zoom on the side. So you should be able to see that. And I'm going to expand it. All right, now we are fully in there. So here's how this goes, everyone. The community building feature, if you'll notice, last night we talked about the banner, we talked about the importance of the name of your channel, and if you are a professional, then your signature is probably the best thing, your name, because I mean, but that's totally up to you. Because I do everything as a signature brand. So what do I want people to remember? I want them to, I'm not going to go anywhere until God calls me home. But a business, if I created a business, that I might sell. So the important thing is that I brand myself as a human being, and any other things that I decide to create as a brand, then I'll be doing business as that, Dr. Eve doing business as that, right? And so that's important because I know that this is the name that's going to be on my tombstone. So my job is to keep going and going and going, because we go through different phases in our lives, and we have different seasons. We will be doing certain things. I'm retired from the workforce now, so it's like, okay, what am I doing now? IBO, independent business, all the things that continue to grow as a independent business owner. So I brand my name, and that's it, and that's all. I love it. So you be careful how you name yourself. What do you want your channel to be called? Of course, I remember I told you I had only 300 and something. Most of these subscribers I got over the last 90 days, because I just did not care about subscribership. But I realized that you have to have subscribers. And so I'm working on that piece, but I have to build community around that, right? Because most of what I was doing was just being present. So there's this feature. If you look here on the top row, you'll see home, which is where we are now, videos, which is the videos that you've done. It'll show them all, latest, popular, and the oldest. It'll show your shorts. Like, I just load up shorts of what I'm doing. Why? Because I'm Dr. Eve. I'm a brand, and I just I share what I want to share, right? So, or what am I doing in this phase of my life? In your live events, then what live events? It shows you my live events that were live streamed, because I hadn't been doing live streams. I was always loading videos up. But the live stream, you guys, I shared some numbers in my KEU community where I am coach with Coach Tiffany. And those numbers came from live streaming. Honest to God, they came from live streaming, and I will show you all that at some point. But today we're talking about building community. Remember, I said you can create other things. Like, my theme is Touch One Life, Touch Millions on everything. So I said, well, I might as well have Touch One Life, Touch Media, a podcast, or Touch One Life, Touch Millions media, whatever that is for you. This is the theme that God has given me. This is the calling that He has for me on my life. Lead the 99 and go after the one. So that's symbolic. This theme is symbolic of what I am called to do. So this is the podcast. And many people don't know that YouTube has a podcast feature. And this is an amazing feature to have, because podcasts are everywhere. But why not be where the 2.5 billion users are every day, right? And so I chose YouTube. And okay, now you have playlists. Playlists are those, like, I create building relationships online, or if I'm crafting that day or making something, because I am a crafter, I will put it in my DIY crafts. Because all of this is about a signature for me. I am a signature brand. I don't put myself in a box on what I want to share or can share with an audience. I just do my thing, right? Books that I've written, books that I like, Q&A, things people ask me, things that this is a playlist of things people want to know. If I'm on the road coming to a city near someone, with my I Am We incubator, then we are spreading the word all throughout the country and globally about the innovative approaches to manifest wealth and excellence, which is a program, right? Research. anything that I want to share, I will make playlists about. And sometimes you can take these playlists and attach them to appropriate videos. You can send them, a Q&A, whole thing. You can take this whole thing and send it, like literally all these Q&As, and I can take and say share. It's going to grab the whole playlist, and I can just take it, copy it, and say, and go share it somewhere. Just GP for people to just, if I want to up my channel. How do I build my channel? Through creative design of your channel, right? Creatively designing your channel. All right, let me go um back to the original channel. All right, I got myself locked into this. Okay, view channel. Okay, I'm back to my channel. All right, now community. This is what I wanted to show y'all that I thought was so cool right here. Yesterday, I was like, you know what? While I be wasting time on some of these platforms, because sometimes you get shadow banned, especially us folks that like to talk about it. They will shadow ban us in a minute. But over here, folk just be over here, okay? They be over here building community big time. I don't care about you talking about. Do you have to care about certain words, certain usage, certain things the government do not want you to say? Absolutely. But what I wanted to show you was this beautiful feature right here about how you can literally share images just like another platform. You can share your book, you can share what you're doing that day. As a matter of fact, y'all see that? I share the community, I share other people's stuff over here. So, like you can be intentional about your subscribing, and you can share a video that you saw on your channel. You can share other people's stuff on your channel, which is what social media is all about. It's about being social, right? So last night, for example, let me just give you an idea of what this looks like. Last night, I was watching a video on Hardly Initiated. It was a good video. You hear me? I'm telling you, it was 3 hours of pure D dialogue. You hear me? And so this video was so well debated, and I joined and lit them subscription, lit it up. So you can take a video that you think is a really good video, and you can share it right here in your community. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go back to, wait, I'm going to go back to my channel. Go back to my channel. Because for some reason okay. And then I'm going to go to community, and I'm going to share it because I just loved it. Like, part of building a community, absolutely no doubt, is sharing and caring. Sharing is caring. And you can share that video. So I'm sharing that video because that video was so powerful, and I want people to come look at it. I want them to look at it and link it from here. I want the brothers over there at Hardly Initiated to know that I shared their video, because why? This what they're talking about, their panelists. I'm not going to repeat that. Boy, did they lit that up last night. So let me share that over here, and just so other people can see it. So because it's about building community in community with others, right? Now, here's another thing. Over here you look at this feature, you can share an image. You can share a poll, image poll, right? You can do a text poll. I've not done that. A quiz. You can literally do research over here, right? You can share a video, add an existing YouTube video. So how about I do something creative here? I'm going to go to my playlist. Did y'all remember seeing that Q&A? So I'm going to go, I'm just trying stuff out, like, right? So I'm trying stuff out. I'm going to go and I want to share this. I'm going to grab it. It says share in a post. So, oh, okay. So I can create the post from here, the community post. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say things people want to know. Things people want to know about me. Okay. So I'm going to post that. Bam. Right. And so now let's see what happens. I'm going to go back over here to that channel. This is the reason why having done all this work on my channel incognito without subscribers has actually been a good thing, because I have so many videos. I have videos that are unpublished that you can't even see, because I have been in this space so long just teaching things, and I'm not really just really concerned about subscribers. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to community and see if they posted it. There it is. So there it is. Things people want to know about me. Now, what I saw, the most amazing feature that I saw was that you can schedule your posts. So say, for example, I've got like this whole layout of things that I'm doing for the new year, right? So part of getting ready for next year, you could literally go ahead and schedule posts, begin to build, begin to decide what platform is for you though. And the fact that I have Pro, the fact that I have a professional account on Zoom, I can broadcast. You have to have a professional account to broadcast here. So, but you don't have to do live broadcast. You can still elevate your ability to use this channel without Pro. But you can upload your videos. There are plenty of people who don't use live, and they have amazing numbers and channels. But my channel is growing, and I'm excited. About that. So what can I do to schedule? I can schedule posts for every single day. Like if I know that this is a holiday. So maybe today I will go to some things that I was doing. Let me see here and say, I could say, have you heard about the survival? I'm just looking at something up here that I'm going to type, okay? Medicine handbook. And the reason why I say that is because I'm an affiliate of this book. And I don't just want to start a conversation and see what people are going to say. Now, I can either post this or I can schedule it. And I did not know this, y'all. I had seen this tab, but I never noticed it. So you can literally schedule this. Say, I'm going to schedule this. Today is the 17th. So I'm going to say the 17th at 5 o'clock. I don't know. Let's schedule it for 5 o'clock p.m. All right. And it's 5 o'clock p.m. And that's going to be local time. All right. And I can go ahead and schedule. Now, just like every platform, YouTube now has the ability for you to build community, a social community right here, and they will show it to your audience. They're going to show it to people who care about what you care about, and which means that your about me section is really, really important. I put up here, welcome to TOLTM Conversations with your host, Dr. Eve. I'm a community health and human service, I should have said educator, teaching sustainable well-being as an author, researcher, problem solver, and more. Here we share with you tips and tools on how to get to more than enough, to redefine well-being as the highest form of equity. So I need to revise that a little bit because that didn't read right? Didn't read well. That's why it's important to just read out loud. But I've been doing a lot of building, and I just wanted to really share that feature with you all today. Because why? Why not, right? So that was an exciting. And let me just go here and stop. I think I stopped sharing already. And just chime in with those who are with me. And hey, Dietrich, let's chop it up a minute. I'm going to stop streaming and say goodbye to my YouTube audience. Thank you, guys. This is Dr. Eve. I'm over here really just engaging and learning YouTube and trying to elevate, my practices and educate others as I'm on the journey, right? Because I'm learning I'm learning the nuances of this platform, right? Um, and so I'm excited. So thank you all for being here. And don't go away, Diedrich. I'm going to come back to the Zoom space. I just want to say, have the most amazing day, everyone. Whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey to becoming who God has called you to become. Let's see if there were any questions in here. There are no questions. And I am going